The fire makes the city look so bright. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay while we leave. Stay with me. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry.
Okay, people, this game is live. RAD versus XCN. Are we gonna see a 4 versus 5 once again? I only see 4 players on the RAD side, and the knife round is already live. I would hate to cast another game where a team is playing at a disadvantage. The map is gonna be Train, XCN versus RAD. The interesting thing is, XCN has an Indian player. That's gonna be Tejas Ace Sawant. Paradox Inferno gone down already, and looks like RAD have lost the knife round, and yep, it's gonna be XCN who are gonna be starting on the CT side. Already have only 4 players. Once again, what is it with DreamHack and every match that I cast? This is the second time that's happening that I'm gonna be casting a game where one team is playing with a handicap. Where's their 4th player? Like, seriously, where? We had a game yesterday where Too Easy, no, not Too Easy, I think it was Intensity Pune 5. Yep, they were playing with only 4 players, and they were able to make a very good comeback. They were down 13-2 in the first half, and later on they made a comeback. They got to 13 rounds, but unfortunately they lost. And I am pretty sure that if they had all their players, they would have won with relative ease. Come on, Rad. Call up your 5th player. Phone him, text him, visit his house and knock some sense into him. Call up the internet service provider and shower them with insults. Or maybe just go to a nearby cyber cafe if it is nearby enough and just start playing from there. Going into this match, Rad being the Indian team and XEN, they have one of the best players from India, that's Tejas. And obviously Rad are the underdog over here. And if the underdog plays with, well, not all of their dogs in the team, you can pretty much guess what the outcome is going to be. What's up, people? You can see my beautiful face over the beautiful dust too. I think I should have probably like switched the background to train or something. That would be more useful or maybe more relevant in this match. For those of you asking, no, this is not a gaming chair, even if I can move around on it. I don't understand the concept of gaming chairs. I think the very first company to make a gaming chair was DX Racer. Now, obviously, as the name suggests, DX Racer used to make gaming chairs before they actually got into competitive gaming. And when their marketing head suggested, okay, guys, now that we have fit every racing chair in every car in the world, what do we do next? I mean, it makes sense, right? Racing chairs make sense in racing cars because that chair has some properties that will, I don't know, make it very lightweight. And obviously, racing cars need to be as light as possible if they want to go faster. Also, that seat has some protective things that will protect the driver in case there's a crash. So yeah, in a racing car, a racing chairs make sense. But what's gaming chairs? Okay, I think this is what would have happened in the marketing department of DX Racer. So that guy would be like, okay, people, now that we have conquered every racing car in the world, we have fit in our chairs everywhere. What next? We need to sell more chairs. Go out there, find a game which is fast paced, okay, and requires people to sit. Okay, obviously there are many games which require people to sit down and play. You can play carom, you can play chess, but they're not fast paced. Which other game exists that is fast paced, requires people to be seated for a very, very long time? Counter-Strike and every other esport games. And so the concept of gaming chess started to come into practice. I saw a few comments in chat about people talking about gaming chairs. As much as you guys love to troll around, I have to tell you, gaming chairs do not really make a difference. Okay, maybe they do. They are very comfortable to sit on. You can lie down, and I saw some people like doing 180-degree flips, going all the way back. Like, nah, I can do that. I would fall. Okay. Shaunak is behind me. He's calling me a retard. What else do you expect me to do while I'm waiting for Rad, who are also waiting for their fifth player? Get what? Get Kiki to predict the game. Okay, that will actually be a very good decision. Bring her. For those of you who don't know, Kiki is our in-house cat. I mean, obviously she's not on stream right now, but this is actually lucky because once what happened when I was playing, Kiki just jumps up here on the desk and she was almost about to topple the monitor. So that's really scary. And we have Abhishek Rane over here. Okay, we have Abhishek. Wait, let me show you around this thing. Okay, I can't move the camera because then that will ruin the dust to settings. But I don't care at this point. So what happens is, this cat, she's a menace. Okay, she will come up on your tables. She will destroy your mouse pad and everything. She scratches my chair. If you guys can see my chair, it's not a gaming chair. It's a regular office chair which spins around and shit. So Kiki has her scratches all over at that place. And yeah, that's exactly why. And we have Abhishek Rane here, who suggested, like Paul the Octopus, who predicted the World Cup, FIFA World Cup winner last year. We were gonna bring Kiki here and make that cat predict who's gonna be the winner of this match.
Kiki's prediction rate is 100% right now in Dota.
Oh, okay. Wait, which tournament?
TI Rotten Balls.
Okay, this is interesting. So apparently, our Dota boys, they had this contest where they would put two bowls in front of the cat, and this was during the Internationals Open Qualifier (TI) for Dota, and apparently the predictions were 100% right. Wonderful cat. Oh, unfortunately, Team Rad are telling their sob story right now. Let's jump in game and look at what they are talking about. Yep, I'm gonna open up the chat right now, show you guys what is actually going on. Tejas A. Savant, being an Indian, he's talking to his fellow countrymates. Oh, okay. Okay, so apparently their fifth player, he did lose his internet connection, and he is on his way to an internet cafe. Look at this over here. His cafe la jato ahe to. That's Marathi for he's going to the cafe. He says traffic jam. Teen char That's the thing about Mumbai. Now I know for a fact that Paradox, Quake, Midas, and Inferno, they are all from Mumbai because I've seen them, and they are blaming their fifth player being late to the match because he's on his way to the internet cafe. And obviously, if you're in Mumbai, you can always blame it on the traffic. Very, very handy excuse, I would say. Just for the next few minutes, I hope the Mumbai traffic graces him so that he can join the server and I can start casting this damn game. Jeez. He says, thank you, sir. Let's wait 5 minutes for him. You guys on LAN? No, obviously, Executioners are not on LAN. They have an entire gaming house. Yeah, there you go. He said it. They had gaming house. क्या है यार अबे बड़ा टीम है वो you can't expect that बड़ा team to play from their houses. They have a house for themselves. Okay, you know what? I'm getting bored at this point. I'm just gonna put on some music, go eat a vada pav or something, so that by the time this match comes back into play, we will all be refreshed, not hungry, and happy. Hopefully, the fifth player can get back in time over here. So, yeah. Till then, let's enjoy some music. I don't.
Just believe me, this really will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me, this really will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me. But I never really knew that it was over till the quiet and the echoes became colder. And I never really knew that it was over till the quiet and the echoes became colder.
You took my love and gave it back. It's yours to leave, but it won't keep me from this heart attack. And I'll try to carry on again, but I never really knew that it was over. Calling you over, my head on your shoulder. Familiar faces prolong the embraces. We were always one for the breakaway, but we're nearing chances to wake the day. Calling you over, the methods are bolder. We're lost in the time now, reminding ourselves how we were always once for the breakaway, but we're nearing chances to wake the day.
Okay, people, the 5th player for Rad is here, and now we are live with the game. Finally, thank you for waiting so much. Okay, Rad are gonna start things off by rushing outside. All of the players pouring into the site. Inferno, he has made contact with Blaze King, still picking up that fight, and he is gonna land the headshot. Meanwhile, Insignia gets Crow. Win, he's desperately clinging on to life. Insignia accidentally kills his own teammate, but that's okay because they have all the advantage in the world. Adrian, the only one alive for the team now. Paradox, he's gonna go down. He has players creeping all over him. Inferno, he's finally gonna drop down Adrian. And Rad, they have clinched the first round of this game by rushing outside. Outside, I mean the outer side. So I'm an old 1.6 player. I call A the outer side and I call B the inner side. You guys might just as well get used to it. Why is Insignia AFK? Did he lose his internet again? Oh god, what is this game? Paradox is gonna make his way towards the inner bomb side. Meanwhile, two players from Rad, they are gonna try to take Ivy. And with us, he's just holding for any aggression from XEN. Even XEN, they have a pretty interesting setup over here. Ace, he's held up right towards the bottom entrance of the inner bomb site. We have Blaze King holding connector. Crow backing up Ace. And we have Adrian with a scout over here holding down the outer side. He's going to spot Insignia. He's going to spot Rad as well. And the two players are coming in from Ivy. He's going to land that shot on Inferno. Two players have gone down already. But Adrian, he's going to lose his life. All down to Crow to defend us out the bomb site while he waits for backup from his teammates. But backup is going to arrive. Windy takes down Midas. But it's all going to be up to Ace now in a 1 versus 2. He made it down to 10 HP. But the players of Rad, they don't have much HP themselves. Paradox now shoved down to 9 HP. I mean 16 HP, but yeah, it's a low HP 1 versus 2 showdown for all three players. He just needs 1 bullet to take care of both these people. The bomb has been planted. He's gonna land the shot on Quake, and it's now a 1 versus 1 between him and Paradox. Will he be able to clutch this out and deny Rad whatever economic advantage they have built up? Flashes out, but it's in the wrong place. Now he's spotted out Paradox, but before he can land even a single shot, he's gonna Molotov him, and Paradox is gonna fall back. Ace has no choice but to hunt him down, and he just misses him in the IB area. Time is running out. Ace does not have a kit, and he can just simply fall back at this point. Save his SMG. He don't even have the HP to make it. Second round on board for Rad, but this was a pretty expensive round for them. XEN, even they had bought up, but then 4 players of Rad going down. They do get the bomb down, so they might have some money to buy AK-47s and maybe even an AWP. But how long will they be able to push XEN to their limits? It's gonna be a full eco for them, except for Ace, who retains his SMG from the previous round, still has head armor. And Adrian, he has upgraded to a CZ and has a grenade with him. All the players of Rad, they're gonna make their way towards the inner bomb site. Insignia leading the charge for the pack, and he's slowly gonna creep his way towards the upper entrance of the site. Doesn't spot anyone yet, and looks like it is gonna be a B execute coming out pretty soon. We only have Paradox, who's lurking towards the outside, and now he has spotted out WND pushing out from the IW area. The bomb is gonna be planted, and the retake is underway. Blaze King pushing in through the smoke by the second train. Will his teammates follow suit? The nade is gonna go down, but none does too much damage to to Quake, and he is gonna take down Blaze King. It's all down to WND, Crow, and Adrian now. Who sorry for that. And looks like they're actually gonna save. They don't have anything to save. Maybe they'll just try to get exit kills and maybe save some weapons over from the Rat team. If they get their hands on an AK, that will be great. Look at this. Insignia has gone down already. That is 1 AK given away to XEN. But then both their players, Paradox, he cleans them all up. I didn't catch that I didn't catch that action on camera. But then that just denies XEN trying to get any of the weapons that Rad have dropped. 3-0 for Rad, and now the buy round is going to come out. We have an AWP on WND. But my concern is that Rad, they have not upgraded their weapons. Midas and Insignia are still holding on to those SMGs. Will they be able to make this work with only eco weapons when they are up against the big green sniper rifle that is going to be pointed towards the outer bomb site over here? Chiaro still spotting towards the lower entrance of the B site. He's being flashed, and Insignia, he's gonna face all the action. Easy kill for him, but Wind has spotted him. Misses the shot on him. That was a very easy shot. Should not have missed that. And now the players from Ivy are gonna try to come in as well. Smoke blocking their view for now. Inferno taking some damage from the blind spray that Chiaro is doing. Looks like it is gonna be an A take from Ivy and the short ladder area. But look at this. At this point, Quake, he's going to try to go in as well. As soon as the smoke dissipates, the bomb making its way over towards from Ivy. Adrian, he has shut down Inferno at this point. Chiaro still holding his side, not rotating as of now. WND has a good crossfire setup with Adrian. He's going to spam through the smoke and gets the bomb down. Midas, he's going to drop the bomb right there, and it's all going to be up to Insignia in a 1 versus 2. He does know where the bomb is, but Wind is holding right there. Spots out his leg, but luckily he does not get shot in the face. WND misses that shot, but he has no idea that Crow, in fact, was sweeping around from behind him, and now he has taken him down. XCN, they win the first buy round. I think Rat could have simply won that round had they executed a little faster. They got the early picks in the round, so they could have made them work. But instead, they just decided to chill around for a little, wait for those smokes to dissipate, and not doing anything to hold up against that. Quake gonna push in deep towards the blue train. He might just be able to spot out Adrian and Win any moment now. But Win, he has spotted out Paradox. He takes him down, and it's a triple kill from wow, triple kill from WND. And Adrian, he brings down Midas as well. Insignia gonna burn one of the XCN players alive, but that's okay because they win the round. Impressive triple kill from WND. I think Drain is like one of the maps where the AWP is most effective. So many close angles which snipers can hold down very easily. Long range battles. And I think WND is going to be the star player of this match by the time this match gets to its final stages. At this point, Rad players, they're going to sneak in towards the inner bomb side, trying to take control of this area. Meanwhile, we have Insignia holding the mid, waiting for any aggression from XCN players. Insignia, he's just going to go down as Adrian pushes up mid, and it's all going to be up to Midas, who pushes in through the Molotov. Crow, a double spray down for him. Paradox has made his way over towards the upper part of the site. Does manage to get the kill on Crow, but drops down. How is he still alive? Ace follows up with the pistol, and that is going to be the end of the third round. Seventh round now live. XCN and Rad are tied for the scores. Looks like the Rad players are going to split up once again. We have Quake going in towards the Ivy area. Meanwhile, Insignia gets a wonderful trade on WND, who manages to drop one of his players with the AWP. That's the AWP down for XCN, and Rad might just be able to pull this off now that they have taken out the brick green gun. But they're still not making a move anywhere. Quake still creeping in from Ivy. Meanwhile, the bomb is going to make its way back towards the mid. Paradox gets a kill on Ace over on the lowest of entrance of the site, and that is going to open things up. Chiaro, he has managed to sneak all the way from behind at this point. Adrian, he loses his life over on the mid area, and that is going to be a 2 versus 3. Chiaro and Blaze King creeping in towards the A side right now, but they have in fact no idea that the bomb is right in front of them. In fact, they just haven't spotted him now. Kiaro gonna make contact with Midas any point now, and he just catches Midas down with his spans. He was not doing anything. Another good kill for Kiaro, and it's all gonna be up to Insignia now in a 1 versus 2. Kiaro doesn't know of his position, but Insignia knows exactly where Kiaro might be. The bomb is dropped. Nobody's watching that angle directly as of yet, so he might just be able to pick it up and sneak away. But Kiaro, now he comes in, manages to land a few shots on him, but misses the spray completely. Was that lag? How did he miss all those shots? And he's going to walk right into the crosshairs of Blaze King, and that is going to be the 4th round for XCN. Rad trying their hardest. They do get some early picks in the round, so I really appreciate that they simply don't get out-aimed by XCN. They can win their fights if they try, but will they be able to close things out any further? Because XCN has a pretty good setup on train, and this happens to be the strongest map of Ace, so I don't think he's gonna let Rad walk all over them. 8th round now has started. Looks like Rad players are going to go towards the inner bomb side pretty fast. It's going to be an eco rush. Inferno, he's going to lose his rifle as soon as he peeks out of that door. Kiaro in position, takes some damage from the nade, but he's going to come in Midas. He's going to come in contact with Midas anytime soon, and he does, taking some damage through the smoke, but now he's going to fall back. He's down to 14 HP, and the rotation has come in from his teammates. The B bomb side is secure from XCN, and Rad have already lost 2 of their players. It looks like they are going to make their way back upstairs and try to go short ladder. Paradox leading the charge down that ladder. And is there any XCN players holding this angle? We have WND watching the A main area. Adrian trying to back him up, but they don't have the exact angle on him yet. So this could be a pretty interesting turnout. Quake now going to lead the charge for him. Makes contact with WND, but he's going to get sprayed down. Oh, WND, impressive double kill. A no-scope onto Paradox. Adrian is going to take down Insignia as well. And that is the 5th round on board for XCN. Oh, okay. Paradox, did you buy that by accident, or did you do that on purpose? Paradox going to pick up that big green gun, trying to compete with WND, the AWPer of XCN. And Quake has picked up himself an SSG. Interesting buy. Will he be able to make this work, or will it just be a waste of those extra dollars? Adrian holding Ivy with the M4, and he is going to make contact with Midas anytime soon. They just narrowly miss each other. Blaze King waiting downstairs for Quake. He has heard one of the players up there. At the same time, Kiaro, he's pushed in all the way towards inner. That should give their teammates all the information they need. They know now that Rad is not going to make a move towards the inner bomb side. Quake opens things up. Gets the pick on Inferno, but WND is there with the trade. Another shot missed from Insignia. Will he be able to land the second one? The terrorist still indecisive about where to go, still chilling towards the T-base area. Now the bomb is going to make its way inside. Quick, he has pushed into the B bomb side, and unfortunately there is nobody to defend this. He's just going to start making his way over towards the site right now, but it's a clear passage for his teammates. He's now pushing in. Will he be able to stop this bomb from getting planted? I don't think so. The bomb has already made its way over to the side train. What is Quake doing? He has a pretty aggressive position over here. They both have spotted each other. It's a name duel. Ace wins it. WND drops the bomb right there by killing Midas. And now it's all going to be up to Insignia. Lands the shot on Adrian, but he's now trapped in a 1 versus 2, and he only has 16 HP. The bomb is dropped in a very, very awkward position, and he does not even have time to make it. He's just gonna go for the save, and that will be the 6th round for Executioners. I like what Rad are doing. They are getting those entry picks. It just simply falls apart for them because they are not fast enough to utilize those picks and grab control of the bomb side before the backup arrives from Rad. And it's not like they're playing it very slow. Okay, they're playing the mind games really well. They are forcing XCN to rotate all over the map. They're not letting XCN just stand there and stay guard in one place. They are making them run around all over the map, playing with their heads. Just simply unable to utilize those picks. If they can change that, then they can change the world and the course of this game. Smoke and flash is gonna go in towards the outer bomb site. That will set up the pace of the round for Paradox to try and make an entry, but he has no idea that WND is waiting for him right there with the off. Smoke is gonna go down, block his vision. Blaze King open things up by killing Paradox. He has a very aggressive position over towards the E box. He's gonna spot out Insignia as well. A nade is gonna go in flying to follow up and do some damage, but not gonna catch anyone. Meanwhile, Ace, he has pushed up all the way inside, and Blaze King gets a kill on Midas as well. It's now all gonna be up to Inferno and Quake, and just as I say that, they both will lose their lives as Blaze King and Ace spray them down. XCN running away with a pretty good lead. They're up 7-3, and Rad, they really need to change the pace of things, establish some map control in order to get control of the bomb sites. WND gonna open things up towards the bomb, upper side of the area. Adrian and Win, they have already pushed up towards the Ivy, and the bomb is right there. So that just simply dictates the course of this round. The bomb is dropped towards Ivy, and now all that Rad have to do is push through this deadly smoke, phase 2 of the best players on the continent, retrieve the bomb, and plant it. Easy, right? Easy peasy. They have deagles and head armor. Meanwhile, Blaze King, he will try to push up mid, and WND, he just lands an easy kill on Inferno while he was pushing through smoke. It's all gonna be up to Quake now. He's left in a 1 versus 5. What is he gonna do? Can he save a weapon or two? He's gonna make contact with Chiaro anytime soon. Oh, wonderful shot. Does manage to get his hands on an M4, but now he's getting spammed all throughout. Makes his way downstairs, but he still has 4 more players to kill. Is he gonna spot out Blaze King? Another wonderful shot from Quake. Oh, he takes down Ace as well. That's 3 kills from Quake. He is so close to clutching this out, and if he lands this 1 versus 5 Ace, man, I'm gonna go up to this guy and kiss him. He does make contact with the bomb, but he has no idea that WND and Adrian are waiting right there for him. It's a deadly trap. They don't know where he's gonna be coming from. He's coming in from Ivy. Adrian, he has heard him now. He retrieves the bomb. The Molotov is going to go out. And Adrian now following him. He takes some damage as well. But Quake, he has managed to get his hands on the bomb. And it is going to go down. He is so close to clutching this out. He hears Adrian pushing in. But he has no idea that WNT is coming in from the other side as well. He's trapped in a very bad position. And no, Adrian gets him. Almost had that round. Killing 3 players of XCN, retrieving the bomb, planting it on an eco round. So that is going to give them some money because they only had the Eagles and armors in this round. So they do have enough money. Look at this, 6,700 on Quake, 5,700 on Paradox. So they can actually come up with multiple ops. But that's not what they're going to do. Instead, there's going to be just 1 op. This time it's on Insignia. They have all the utility in the world to make their executes work. But so do XCN. And the bank is just a lot bigger or a lot richer on the CD side as well. So Rad, they have a pretty big comeback to make if they're gonna make if they even try to win this match. They're gonna now make their way over towards the inner bomb side where Blaze King, he's actually gonna push up all the way towards mid and drop the bomb right there. So now, once again, it's just a replica of the previous round where the bomb is dropped. The T's have no control over it. WND picks up Insignia. And now the game of retrieve the bomb and plant it begins once again. An exact replica of the previous round. Except this time, Rad have 3 players left. But then they can't go and retrieve the bomb because they have Blaze King waiting for him right there. Quake is going to go down, eating some spam bullets. Meanwhile, Adrian pushes all the way up to T-base and takes care of Paradox, leaving Inferno with only 35 HP and 5 deadly opponents to work against. He hears Blaze King down there. He's even eating those spams. He knows that this is the bad position to stay in, but there is nowhere else to go. What's he gonna do? What you gonna do, Inferno? This is not your map. This is train. There are no short alleyways over here. No bells. Oh wait, there are no bells on the new Inferno now. So, R.I.P. bells of Inferno. But how long will this guy stay alive? The time is running out, and if he does not die before the timer runs out, their economy is gonna be wrecked. As if it's not wrecked already, but it's gonna be wrecked much more. WND and Adrian, they have sneaked in all the way behind him, and he is heading right into a trap. WND sees his head and puts a bullet in it. 93 XCN leading the charge over here. Rad really need to do something if they want to make things work. But what? What do you think is going to happen? I mean, I know for sure that Rad really need to step up the pace of things. They need to go for rushes more. Maybe try a proper execute instead of trying to establish map control. And Inferno is lagged. Yep, he's definitely lagged. Why does this always happen to a game that I cast? I think it's the caster's curse. One of the players will always disconnect. Oh, he has lost his internet connection once again. 4 versus 5. I think we will see a pause coming out of this round. Or maybe not. Blaze King, he's going to push in all the way towards mid and maybe clean everyone up. There's a scout and insignia. No ops on this team. What's going to happen? Are they simply just going to wait at T-spawn and let XCN rule this round and wait for the timeout in the next round so that the player can connect once again? Oh wait, he has connected. Inferno is back in the server. Why did he even leave in the first place? Damn it. Quake pushing in, at least trying to push in towards the inner bomb side where Ace is waiting for him right there. And this is just a very, very static round. Now, Midas, he's going to try to push inside. Does he spot out Blaze King yet already? I don't know, but Blaze King definitely hears all of them. Kiaro, he's going to take the fight with them, and Blaze King comes right in and cleans all of them up. However, at the same time, Paradox does manage to kill Kiaro. That's a good trade. And Quake, he jumps down towards the short ladder area, kills Ace and Blaze King. So that leaves Quake in a 1 versus 2 right now. And he's going to lose his life to Adrian as well. It's a 10-3. XCN in the lead. The penultimate round of the first half on board, and at this point all the Rad members are sitting on single digit kills. Meanwhile, all the players of XCN, they have 15, 11, 10 and 10 kills. Ace is the only one who's still sitting on single digits. Pretty fast rush from Quake towards the short ladder area, and his teammates are also sneaking in. WND spots out Midas, lands the shot on Insignia. Will he be able to land the shot on Midas as well? Nope, that's not gonna happen. He's been spotted, peeks out and gets the headshot on Midas. It's all gonna be now down to Paradox and Quake in a 1 versus 3. Paradox, what? What the hell? What is wrong with these guys? First Inferno lags out, now Paradox is AFK. What sort of internet connections are you using? Are they made out of potatoes? I swear to God, you're living in Mumbai. It's the financial capital of India. You can't have that bad internet connections in this country. I mean, even I lost my internet connection halfway through the stream, but it was back in minutes after I restarted the router. Rad, they are the underdog team here. XCN, clearly the stronger team. And the game that I casted yesterday, that was between... why do I not remember that game? Yeah, that was between Cloudlet and Intensity Pune 5. Going into that match, Intensity Pune 5 were the top dogs. They were the stronger team. And since they lost the player, they were able to make a good comeback. Over here, Rad is the underdog team, and they losing a player spells doom for them because they don't even have any comeback potential at this point. And if they don't get their player back by the time the timer runs out, it's going to be a disaster because on train T side, you can play with a man disadvantage. Let's just assume one of your players got picked off early on in the round. You still have 4 players to execute and work with. However, on the CT side, if you have a man disadvantage, that spells doom because you are not going to be able to cover one of the crucial areas of the map. There's basically 5 entry points for terrorists in this map. On the outer bomb side, it's the mid. the short ladder and the Ivy lane. On the inner bomb side, it is the lower and the upper entrance. So 5 players, 5 entrance points. That covers all the positions really well. If you can have very good synergy in crossfires, that is a plus point. But then you definitely need 5 players alive to defend the bomb sites very easily. And you can't have that when there's only 4 players on your team. Last round of the first half. The timeout about to run out. Please, internet gods, please. Bless Rad with some good internet. Let Paradox come back into this game. And let Inferno not lag out again. That's a really good sportsmanship spirit. Even XEN had a couple of timeouts in this match, waiting for the Rad players. I'm just amazed that they are not exploiting this opportunity and simply going out and wiping this team up easily. What do you guys think that Rad could do in order to win this game? In my opinion, they just really need to make things a little faster. They have been trying to get map control, but that's not been successful so far. Maybe if they try a Suka Bliat B rush or maybe even an A rush, that is like a very, very fast one, they might just be able to make things work. Obviously, XEN are gonna shut them down with all the utility they have. They have all the Molotovs in the world to stop them in their tracks. So maybe if Rad can fake out, this is what I think that Rad should do in order to get back in this game. Not the game, there's only 1 round remaining, so this is what I think they should be doing in this round. Make some aggressive pushes, draw out all the utility possible from XCN so that they don't have any Molotovs left or smokes left to stop your advance. Fall back, play the utility game, let them run out of utility, and once they have nothing to stop you, then you hit them as hard as they can. Meanwhile, try not to lose any of your players, yeah? Another timeout. I agree, XCN is a very good team. Replying to Vivek in the chat. XCN, they're actually one of the underdogs of Indonesia. Now, the only Indonesian team that is overshadowing them is Recca Esports. So, the story between Recca and XCN is that XCN has never been able to really beat Recca down. Ever since Ace joined, things have been looking good for them because they managed to qualify for the Zotac Asia Cup. So, that's one of the most recent achievements for XCN. And I think they were also trying to play for the Asia Minor, but they lost to one of the Thai teams. I'm not sure if it was Signature or Lucid Dream, but they had a very good run. So I think XEN can hold their heads up high with wherever they are right now. I think somebody in the chat was talking about the lineup change between Invictus and Entity. The interesting thing is, Ace used to be a player for Invictus before he left India and joined Indonesia, BXCN team. I think that was a good move. Not because there's no future in India or whatsoever, any bullshit like that. For people who say CSGO is dead in India, I have to tell you, you are incredibly, incredibly wrong. The reason why Ace moved to this Indonesian team is because XEN have a very good coach. I'm not sure who he is, but they did hire a coach recently after Ace joined. And that is why they will have a lot of experience going into these matches, because the more international exposure you have, you can learn on that. And if at all Ace decides to come back to India, he will have a very good knowledge database to share with his Indian teammates. And as I say that, the execute to it has begun. It's a pretty fast rush outside from Team Rad. Ace. Oh, those nades! They're gonna take care of Blaze King and Ace. Meanwhile, Insignia and Paradox take care of the rest of the players. KRO left alone. Yep. Looks like Rad listened to what I had to say. They really needed to change the pace of things, go for a rush in order to win a round. And now that they did, yep, they won the round. And as I said, XEN will do everything they can in order to shut you down with the Molotovs they have. And then just as they laid down the Molotov, one of the Rad players threw a smoke on it, and the rush was still on. They went out pretty fast, so as soon as they went out, they laid down the Molotovs near connector and this area. What is it called? The first train? It used to be called the first train in CSGO. In CS 1.6. I'm still a 1.6 player, so I'm gonna still call it the first train. Yeah, they laid down Molotovs on those areas so they could cut off the rotates, and as soon as the rotates did come in, by the time they did, they already had their crosshairs trained towards them. So that let them win the round pretty good. XEN making their way towards the inner bomb site, except for Wind, who's gonna go towards Ivy. Whoa, pretty good flashbang. Paradox. No, make that Midas. He's actually gonna push out, and he might just be able to come in contact with them. Meanwhile, the battle has broken out over towards the inner bomb site. Quake and Inferno getting 2 good kills. Make that a second for Inferno, but he's not going to be able to get a third as Ace drops him down. Meanwhile, Wind, he came back over from Ivy. He did not really take care of Midas, who was pushing Ivy at that time. But now he is reunited with his teammate, and now Wind and Ace are trying to go towards the A-bomb site from short ladder. Slowly creeping in. Paradox. Now he spotted them out. Now he knows exactly where the 2 teammates are. He's gonna rushing through the smoke, trying to do some damage. Midas lands a lucky headshot on Wind through the smoke. And Ace, he also lands a headshot on Paradox through the smoke. That's exactly what this smoke grenade can do. So much confusion. And now Ace has actually sneaked into its connector where Insignia is waiting for him. 5th round on board for Rad. Once again, a split push is coming in from XEN. 3 of the players trying to go inside. Meanwhile, Wind and Adrian waiting towards Ivy for any pushes from Team Rad. Paradox, he's already made his way over towards Pop Dog, waiting for 2 of the players to drop down, who have absolutely no intention of doing so. They're just staying there and looking for picks. Ace is also maneuvering around the corner to try to get someone off guard. And it's a pretty passive setup from both the teams. Shots have been fired. At this point, I think Midas might have spotted the 2 players towards Ivy. He did see them cross, definitely. And now he's going to take a safer position so that he can give back up to his teammates. No activity whatsoever from XEN. There is just 1 minute left on the clock. Plenty of time to work with. They might just be able to do a couple of fakes. A few smokes are going to go out. Ace drops them towards the inner bomb site. And look at this. The rotation is already coming in. At this point, Quake and Inferno, they are holding towards the inner bomb site. They have rotated inside. But no room from XEN yet. Rad, they have recognized that XEN are trying to play mind games with them, so they have decided to go back to their original positions. And Midas is about to see some action. Wind takes him down, however, with the CC at the same time. The rest of his teammates are pouring in from the IV and the mid area. Paradox still trapped in an awkward position, His teammates are nowhere near him. Ace simply jumps down and takes Paradox's head off. It almost as if he knew he was there. Now, Insignia, Quake, and Inferno trying to move in from the connector area, but a smoke is blocking their way. The smoke is going to dissipate, and Insignia has a few shots, doesn't quite connect either of them. Blaze King holding the angle pretty aggressively. All three of them are coming from the connector area, and I don't like that because a single nade would be able to shut them down. Win gets an impressive double kill, and now it's all going to be down to Quake, who will lose his life to a 1 deke from Crow. XCN, they are looking at a pretty good lead right now. Rad, even though they won the pistol round, XCN have denied them whatever money or momentum they might have built up. And now, Rad are going to have to go for a force buy once again. It's going to be a risky one because if they lose this, they will have to eco for the next 3 rounds, and XCN is simply going to walk away with this game. This time around, they're going to go for a fast mid control. Insignia lands a good headshot on Wind, tags him down to 57 HP, but he's going to lose his life. Paradox, he's going to go down to Wind as well. It's a double kill for him. At this point, Quake. Oh, what a shot! Blaze King loses his head to Quake's no-scope headshot, and that was super cool. Inferno, he's going to wrap around from tunnel 2 as well. And now he has managed to get a kill. Is he going to get the kill on right to Ace? Nope, that's not going to happen. Ace gonna shut him down. Quake is gonna lose his life as well. Force buy from Rad. They have deagles, 1 nade and some armor, but KRO is simply going to deny that as he walks into the site and demolishes these players. Quake and Midas the only ones left on the team, and they're going to have to be forced to fall back and take a passive position. Midas managed to land a kill on Adrian, but Ace is there with the trade kill. Quake now trapped in a 1 versus 4, and Blaze King was waiting for him right there. Pop Dob becomes his final graveyard. XCN just 1 round away from match point. Will Rad be able to stop them? Not if they keep going for these force buy once again and again. This might just be an eco. We have 2 nades on Paradox and Insignia. Inferno buying a head armor, but not upgrading his pistol. That is unorthodox. It's not a consistent buy. Midas has an armor, Inferno with head armor, and Peter 50. 2 nades on Paradox and Insignia. I don't know what Rad are trying to achieve with this sort of a buy, but let me tell you, it's definitely not going to work against the AK-47s of XCN. Insignia taking a pretty aggressive position. He has heard Crow and knows he's coming right there, but he's not going to land any of the shots if he stays up on that ladder. The Wind gets a pretty easy kill on him. Paradox, he's going to go down as well. Quake does manage to land 1 shot on Blaze King, but Adrian is right there. Quake now forced to fall back with the Molotov, and now he's in a 1 versus 4. Maybe he can simply just save a weapon and make something work in the next round, because as soon as he goes through that smoke, he's gonna face a barrage of AK-47s raining down bullets on him. Molotov as well comes in, and now he's forced to go upstairs. What is he gonna do? I don't think the XCN players are gonna try to hunt him because he has literally nothing to save. So he's safe for now. But will he be able to hold on to his life? XCN, they have in fact decided to hunt him down. Look at this. We have Wind sneaking in from here. Will he be able to get the pick on him? However, I don't like why Wind has to be the guy pushing in, because in case Wind dies, he's gonna give up that op. And look at this. He has given it up. Ace is gonna come upstairs, try to shut him down, and he does. So no op for use. XCN now at match point. Rad are looking at the face of defeat. Whoa! Holy moly, look at this. 4 ops from Rad. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be super duper interesting. With their backs against the wall, they are gonna do everything to stop XCN from pushing any further. 4 ops, just 1 M4 on Inferno, and this is gonna be super interesting. Let's see what they can accomplish with this. Paradox opening things up. KRO, however, he has get the trade on him. And it's Insignia. I guess they're gonna be good trades coming out from both sides. But at this point, it's gonna be an equal game. Nope. Cancel that as Blazeking gets a kill on Midas, and now Quick is in a 1 versus 2. Does have the ops. What happened to all those ops? They were supposed to shut XCN down in their tracks. That did not really happen. Quick lands a shot on Ace, who is caught off guard, but the Molotov is going to stop him from pushing any further. He's going to have to wait till it pops down. He hears that flash, and now he knows exactly where Blazeking is. He might just be able to go for the defuse, and he can definitely do it, but he's still waiting for Blazeking to peek out of the Pop Dog area. He has no idea, in fact, that Blazeking is actually going to go all the way around. And Quick, he does not have a defuse kit. Blazeking, easy peasy one tap for him. You know, instead of investing in 4 ops, they should maybe have gotten a defuse kit. Maybe. That would have worked wonders for them. It would have let them take whatever control they had. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it from our side today. We were able to cast 2 games. However, I think we did have to wait a lot. Thanks to the internet gods. Please, next time onwards, don't do this to us. And ladies and gentlemen, this is KRiPz tuning out for today. We will continue casting the DreamHack Open Qualifiers tomorrow as well. So do remember to tune in. The stream will go live at 4:30. As of now, this is KRiPz signing off.